What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is Smoke Sessions episode number 139. Let's try some high pre-rolls. And the pre-rolls we got in question today are going to be the 1.5 grams of Blackberry Gary flower coming from Sergey Cannabis. The other pre-roll that we have is going to be 1.5 grams of Generation Z flower. Now, you guys already seen me smoke the smalls, but I figured why not grab another pre-roll and show you guys what this Generation Z is smoking like. This is going to be coming from Gas No Breaks, but it's also going to have the Sergey Cannabis pre-roll tip. Now, these tips are going to be like a rip tip style tip, where it's going to have really bomb-ass airflow, rolled perfectly. Let me go ahead and hop into the live chat. First and foremost, what's up to everybody in the live chat? If you guys are trying to be a part of the chat, come in, say what's up, and be a part of the live chat. We got that 713 drink says, what up, everybody? Raina coming in saying, hola, chat. Raina also says, don't forget to drop a like on the stream. We also got Space City Cannabis says, what up, everyone? Don't forget to like the stream as well. The homie K Ham in the building says, what up? We also got Dennis Halterman. That's a regular right there. Dennis Halterman says, what up, Space family? What's up to the homie Dennis Halterman? Hopefully you're having a great night. Now let's go ahead and dive into this, man. I've been very excited about this Blackberry Gary. Can't even lie to you guys. I've just been looking for an excuse to smoke on it. And what better excuse than a smoke session? Go ahead and pop this one open. And again, we're going to have that Sergey Cannabis tip with a really bomb looking roll. Now let's go ahead and spark this up. I'm going to go ahead and take a little dry pull up front. Ooh, that definitely has some nice flavor to it on the dry pull. Oh, man. Reminds me of like a grape soda. Dang, that's crazy. Let's go ahead and take it for a spin, y'all. Cheers. Let me know if you guys have ever tried Blackberry Gary. And if not, then come enjoy it with me. Woo! Try to take this cap off right quick. That way I can get to the straight flower. The homie K Ham says that Blackberry Gary is fire. About to find out. Yep, these are the pre-rolls from the Zolympics. K Ham really knows his stuff. Oh, man. Definitely some solid, clean flavor we've come to expect from Gas No Breaks and Sergey Cannabis. This is definitely some fire smoke right here. Sheesh. Can already feel the effects like on the top of the nose and in the bridge right there. And it almost makes you want to sneeze. Boy K Ham said, in another life, I smoked all this stuff already. Hell yeah, man. You know that boy K Ham be smoking exclusive stuff. That boy Bayou's out there in Los Angeles right now. I should have asked Kush Clinic if he could stop by, but I completely forgot. Hey, look at this pre-roll. Shoo, this thing is smoking. Whew. Got a nice strong flavor to it, man. Blackberry Gary. What's up to the homeboy Shiesty Grows 420? He said, "What up, Space? What up, chat? I used your code again earlier. Picked up some Bolo Runs and some frosted blueberries from Shop Ella Mary. My 818 lemons, my 818 lemons back cross and Space City Runs be here Thursday. Can't wait, man. That's what's up. My boy picked up a whole pack. Sheesh. Shout out to the homie Shiesty Grows 420. Right now, brother, we smoking on some Blackberry Gary. This is the stuff from the Olympics right here. Whew. Definitely some nice solid flavor on that, man. Definitely taste that berry. And definitely taste that Gary in there too. Oh, no way. The homie K Ham said he had to push that trip to LA to the end of the month. That's all right, man. You gonna make it out there. Don't worry about it. We already know this Generation Z has some strong Skittles flavor to it, which is quite nice. Just dripping. Damn, my camera already fogged up. I already fogged up the camera. Every time I hold the joint like real close to the camera, that thing gets all fogged up, man. My bad, y'all. We go ahead and clean it off real quick. There we go. And don't forget that Space City Runs is now available at shopelamary.com. And don't forget to use that code Space City. Hell yeah, that boy K-Ham said might as well be in LA. We be smoking LA weed every day. You ain't fucking lying, G. You ain't lying at all. Man, I thought these packs came out really nice, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments if you guys were able to scoop one up. If you have one, what you think? I feel like this really pops because when I went in and designed it, I outlined it all with that black right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it just really makes it pop against that blue background. Almost like it's a sticker on there. Crazy. But yeah, guys, this Blackberry Gary is tough, man. Definitely some fire smoke. Oh boy. What's up to Plants and Boxes? Plants and Boxes says, hey guys. Excuse me, man. That Blackberry Gary got me choking over here. Don't forget that Ozarka. But yeah, guys, y'all see it smoking real tough. Next one on the chopping block is going to be this Generation Z. Generation Z. And be sure to let me know in the comments if you guys ever heard of Sergey Cannabis or Gas No Breaks, or if you guys are familiar with Fidel's. And we also got the Privilege Pop review that's going to be dropping tonight at midnight. We still got a couple nugs of that left, but be sure to check that video out tonight at midnight. I wish I had the box at the time of the video, but that came in a little bit later. But it's all Gucci. Dope looking box. Whew. That Blackberry Gary is the one, man. It's got a nice berry flavor to it. A little sweetness too. What's up to the homie Fountain City Finger Boys? He says, Space City, my bro, how's it going? Shit, just another night, man. Just hanging out, cooling, having a sesh with the homies. How's your night going, man? Right now, we're on the Blackberry Gary. And once we finish that one up, we'll slide into the Generation Z. Coming from Gas No Breaks. Be sure to check them out on Instagram or just give them a quick Google. They were at Spanibus. They've been at Hall of Flowers. These guys are the real deal. And they're also brothers with Fidel. Hell yeah, the homie says he's going good, man. Dabbing up some rosin in the Peak 2.0. That sounds money, man. Peak 2.0. Shout out to Fountain City Fingerboards. See if I got a little bit of rosin left. I might take a dab with you. Pretty sure I got a bunch left in here. I got a little scraper too left in there. I might go ahead and take a dab during intermission while we're swapping out from the Blackberry Gary over to the Generation Z. And shout out to these filter tips, man. These filter tips are dope. Good airflow, nice flavor. Hell yeah. Fountain City Fingerboards, give me about like 5 minutes, man. We'll probably be done with this in about 5 minutes. Hell yeah. Fountain City says proper doink for sure. I'd say so, man. I'm going to go ahead and grab my card over here too. That way I can go ahead and get this dab ready. I'm already getting ready, man. Grab a hot knife. I even got a matching one. And a little Easter egg, I actually matched the teeth to the Carter. You go ahead and put your hot knife in there. Alright guys, we're almost done with this little joint ski. And we'll hop on over to this nice dab. I'm going to go ahead and load it up. Give me just a second. I'm going to pass this over to my wife. What'd you think of that? That was good, huh? Yeah, my wife and I really enjoyed that Blackberry Gary. Go ahead and pop open some of this cherry cake from the homie Only Hash. And y'all stay tuned, man. My boy's sending me some new rosin coming from his new drop. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all know we got that Only Hash on deck. We got a new drop coming. So stay tuned for that one. Yo, what's up to the homie Blunt Ninja? So, yo, what's up, Space? What's up, everyone? What's up, Blunt Ninja? I got just enough left to do a dab with the homie Fountain City Fingerboards. All right, let's go get ahead and get in here. My boy Found City Fingerboard said he stocked up before 420, man. That's a smart man right there. Let's go ahead and grab this little dabski right here. Hell yeah, my boy Blunt Ninja said he finna take a dab with me. Shit, that's three of us taking a dab, man. That's the three amigos. Found City Fingerboards, Blunt Ninja, and then Space City Cannabis, man. We about to take all three of us finna take a dab. Sheesh. I already got my temp set up. Dang, I only got 37%. I'm slacking out here, G. Let me go ahead and turn the camera around too. Let me know in the comments when you two are ready to go. My boy K Ham said he ain't being left out, man. He said, I'm dabbing with y'all. He says, I'm dabbing too, but I'm not with y'all unless you kick space out. That boy is a straight hater, man. I swear. I thought I seen him at the player hit his ball, man. What's up to the homie Jonathan Brad? He said, good evening, Space and baby mama. What's up to the homie Jonathan Brad? Appreciate you coming out. Got some of the Space City merch on today. Got my wife on the side right here. Now let's go ahead and take that dab. Shout out to all you guys. That's four of us taking a dab, unless K Ham was bullshit. Hey, yeah, nah, I'm Silky Johnson, bro. You Ashley Larry. What did he say? I had his mama eating out the dog food bowl. All right, y'all, let's go ahead. If y'all ready, let me know, man. I got my finger on the trigger right here. I'm about to double click. Shout out to the homie Fountain City Fingerboard. Oh, shit, there we go. My boy said, let's go. So let's go ahead and get it. I'm double clicking, y'all. There we go. Starting to warm up. Shout out to everybody taking a dab right now. Let's see if y'all can hang to the end of the street. Some of y'all might pass out. All right, man. We're about to take flight. You see the smoke coming out. We'll go ahead and put this mic down. Cheers, y'all. Oh, boy. My boy Found City Fingerboard's got that Peak 2.0. Run Ninja, what device you using, man? Oh, smoking good. What's up to the homie JT Munn? Said good evening, everyone. What's up, JT? What you up to, man? Damn, that thing was smoking nice, y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments if you guys would hit this E-rig right here. You know, couple customizations. Had to be. JT Munn says he's sitting here vaping on some tasty ass Orange Crush. Hell yeah. There you go. What's up to the homie Menace? He said, oh shit, what up, chat? What up, Space? Got sidetracked with excitement. Hey man, it all happens, G. Appreciate you coming in and saying what's up, man. What's going down? The homie Found City Fingerboard says, I want to try one of those. Hell yeah, man. You talking about the pre-roll or you talking about the device? My boy said I smoked that E-Rig in another life. He smoked that E-Rig when he was K-Hack. K-Hack. Found City Fingerboard says the device. Hell yeah, man. These are really dope. These are going to be the Focus V Carter 2s. And then you can also invest in their company, man. And if you do, we pull out this Owner's Edition Carter. They send you out an Owner's Edition too if you're an investor. This one's like a super limited edition one. Has that little special animation. Comes with the Max Atomizer. Let me see what else. I got the glass off for it right here. Got that little. That's what I really like is that little cap. So you can throw that cap on there. You can have your water in there. You ain't got to worry about it spilling out or anything, man. You can just leave it in there and have no issues with the water spilling. Oh man, if you got that Peak V2, I highly recommend you pick up one of these Majizzle glass tops. It's got a little bit of use right there, but that goes right into your Peak V2. This is a hell of a top. See how short that thing is, man? You're just mainlining that rosin. Whew. Let me go ahead and put this bad boy away too. Got 17 hits on this one, but it's got 90% power. Dang, I forgot to clean out my E-Rig, y'all. Sheesh, slacking. Give me just a second, yo. What's up to the homie Kilo number 1? He said, what's crack-a-lacking? Shit, that motherfucking thing. The homie K Ham said, I got a big Shop Hello Mary 420 pack coming, 2 ounces, 2 grams rosin pen, 10 hash holes. My boy said he got 10 hash holes coming in. Sheesh. I hope you use code Space City. Hell yeah. Found City Fingerboard says, oh, I like that one, man. Hell yeah, man. That one's really dope. It also came with a nice leather carrying case. If you have a Focus V, you know they come with those standard like nylon bag carrying cases. This one came with a very nice leather carrying case, which I thought was really dope, man. It's a nice touch. Of course, you invest in their company and they send it to you for free. And then if you like, you can just withdraw your shares. But I believe in Focus V, so I'm going to let them sit in there and see what happens. They also got the Carter Sport that just came out too. I don't know if you guys have seen that. They had a little live stream for that not too long ago. Thank you to my wife. She went and grabbed the bag right quick. This is the leather bag that comes with that owner's edition. Great for on the go. You throw your rosins in there. It comes with a strap and everything. Super dope. My bad, man. Let me go back into the live chat right quick. The homie Dennis Halterman says, going really old school tonight, Space, hitting on some Acapulco Gold. Sheesh. Man, I was just looking at that too. I was looking at some land race seeds, man. I seen that Acapulco Gold and I was like, dang, that should be nice to grow right there, man. Menace says, favorite E-Rig besides the Peak? Definitely that Carter 2 right there. That's going to be from Focus V. Jigsaw says, yo, chat, shout out to everyone. Funk love. Shout out to love my Space City family. Jigsaw 420 channel coming soon. Let's support one another. Grow together. Glow together. Hell yeah, man. Can't wait for that YouTube channel to pop out, dude. You already know, man. I'm subbing. Menace says, nice pack, K-Ham. Menace also says, my B-Day. Yeah, that was a big ass pack. My B day is the 22nd. Missed 420 by 2 days, and got Earth Day instead. Damn, my boy, I would just tell people my birthday's on 420, man, and be like, oh, it's 2 days later. You know, if they ask later on, or they're like, hey, your birthday's not there. I'm like, oh, yeah,
So
my bad. Found City Fingerboard says, that's dope, man. Hell yeah. Jonathan Brave says, slacking with the dirty rig every time, dog. Can't see you doing that. Hell yeah, man. I've been slacking, bro. That rosin been hitting way too hard, man. Oh, shit. Dennis Halterman says, you skipped my chat space. My bad, man. You talking about the Acapulco Gold? My bad, brother. I had to scroll back up and get back into the live chat right quick. Menace says, does the Focus V have a burn cycle to clean the bucket? It does not, brother. It does not. That would be dope. Baked Asian B said, what's up, fam? What's up to the homie Baked Asian B, man? What's going down? Damn, we got Gordon Harmon in the chat. He said, what's up, Space and Chat? What's up to the homie Gordon Harmon? And be sure to drop a like on the stream if you can. Damn, my boy Baked Asian B said, just screen recorded the fact that an ambassador for a company legit told their viewers on live to resell the flower, and he's doing the same. Well, that's cool, man. We've been seeing people do that a long time with lip packages, so I don't know. That's not something that I would do, but who am I to judge? Damn, Raina says free birthday gift with ID if it's on 420. Dennis Halton says, never mind that, my bad. Oh, it's all good, brother. You straight, man. Don't even trip. JT Mud says, I'm not really into e-rigs, but I'll let me an e-nail. And speaking of, Mini Nail has their hybrid quartz and titanium e-nail on sale. Cheapest price of the year, $229, normally $362 with no code needed. Hell yeah, man. That's what's up. If you guys are looking for a mini nail, there you go. JT Mud with some solid information. K Ham says the Fiesta ID valid. Hell yeah. Jonathan Brave says getting fried from the wax so late got me going to the fridge before I crawl into bed. Not thinking about cleaning shit. Hell yeah, I already know, man. The boy said K Ham with the Fiesta membership. Damn, does Fiesta have memberships? That'd be dope, man. Let me sign up for that. I got an elote out front. Shit, I got some tortas in the back too. All right, guys, let's go ahead and spark up this Generation Z. Appreciate you guys coming out to the live stream. Now let's get into this next roll. Now I'm gonna turn the camera around just for a second so I can showcase the tube and the roll to you guys. So let me turn the camera off for a second and I'll turn it around. Alrighty, guys, there we go. My boy K Ham says, let me guess, Menace, you work there too? Oh boy, out here clowning folks, man. Hold up. Menace said, they said I didn't have the proper credentials, fam. No, that's right. Jonathan Brad says, Tenko came out with Peach Nishi. They sure did, man. Let me know in the comments if you guys have tried out that Peach Nishi. If it's Tenko and if it's like something like that, I'm guessing it's going to have some Skittles in it, just with that nice peach apricot flavor up front with that Skittles back end, but I could be wrong. And this Generation Z smells incredible. Speaking of Skittles, that's pretty much what this is. It's just a solid Skittles. Now, these are going to be some of the pre-rolls that they had at the ZA Olympics. So shout out to the ZA Olympics, man. Wish I could have been there in person, but these are some of the products that were out there. Go ahead and spark it up. Take it for a spin. I also have a big pack coming in from Lit Farms, guys, which was very surprising. I haven't heard from them in quite some time. And they said, hey, man, we're sending you out a pack. So we're going to see. We got a mix of those Supreme ounces. We got the preferred ounces. So we're going to put them straight to the test. You already know how we do. If it's trash, I'm going to tell you, man, this shit is trash, dude. But if it's smoking, I'm going to be like, man, you might want to cop this one. This one's probably like a diamond in the rough right here. But we'll see. Boy, K Ham says, I thought I had a membership plug. Sheesh. Jonathan Brave says, has a gassy end to it. A lot of 7 ratings on the Peach Nishi. Shake my head. Yeah, that's why I didn't hear a lot of noise coming out about that Peach Nishi. Because, you know, the yellow Zushi had a nice marketing rollout. The blue Zushi had a nice marketing rollout. But, you know, it is what it is, dude. And I'm guessing a lot of people didn't really like that Peach Nishi. The homie JT Munn says, Space, get on list to ask about putting out more of that Orange Crush. That's just fire, Essentials, and Supreme. Shit, I'm going to tell them to send it to me first, JT Munn, before they send it to you. Sheesh. Let me go ahead and see. I got a little list of the stuff that they sent me. So a lot of the stuff we've already tried, a lot of stuff we've already seen. But let me go ahead and pull that up right quick. Let me head on over to my Discord. I had posted a pic up there. All right, y'all. So we got the banana cream pie coming in. We got the Bangkok purple. We got the blue nerds. We got a whole zip of that one. I've seen a lot of content creators with that blue nerds right there. A lot of them were saying it was fire and it was gas, but we're about to put it to the test. You can see Candy Runts right there. That's going to be a Supreme Zip. That's going to be $119 for that, man. Let me know if y'all try that Candy Runts. I'm kind of interested in that one, especially because it's a Supreme Zip. And then we got the carbon fiber and the cheetah piss, as well as that Formula One. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys were looking into picking up any of those. I know a lot of you guys have already written off Lit Farms, but if it's smoking, it's smoking. But I'm going to tell you, just like I tell everybody that is interested in shopping at Lit Farms or wants to do anything with Lit Farms, proceed with caution. Don't make a big-ass purchase. Purchase an eighth. The eighths are always going to be smoking super fire, and it's going to be the Supreme that's in the eighth. So if you're looking for something that exactly matches what's in those jars, you're going to be looking at the Supreme tier. Hell yeah. Menace says he got you on Costco, K-Ham. Found City Fingerboard says, I didn't know THCA shows up on a drug test. Bro, it's THC. What you mean? What you mean, bro? My boy said, I didn't know. He said it converts to Delta 9 when you smoke it, bro. Hell yeah, man. But I'm pretty sure he knows now. JT Munn says he got an ounce of that Orange Crush. That's what's up. Found City Fingerboard says, ha ha ha, I know, I just told him I didn't know. Hell yeah, my boy said, oh shit. I mean, I didn't know. He said, it's all good just for psychiatrist shit. Oh yeah, man. I hope everything's going all right with you, man. Jonathan Brad says, blue and yellow Zushi are God mode strains for now. Hell yeah, man. And my boy just got in a solid ass cut of yellow Zushi, man. You know, typically I lean more towards the blue Zushi, the Wagyu, but my boy had a solid cut of the Wagyu and an even better cut of the yellow Zushi. You open that pack up and it was straight Skittles with a nice lemon back end. So, man, it was incredible. Menace says fountain, when you decarb it or light it on fire, THCA drops to 8 or the acid molecule, converting it into THC as well as Delta 9. So Krabs at the Dab Slab said, what's good, y'all? How's everybody smoking tonight? What's up, Krabs? Appreciate you coming through. But most importantly, I appreciate you coming in and saying what's up. Found City Fingerboard says, oh, I totally know. I played dumb with them. I picked up an ounce of golden pineapple yesterday. Damn, golden pineapple sounds good, JT Munn. Fountain says, oh, laugh my ass off. Gotcha, broski. This is my first smoke, so I'm lit. Sheesh. My boy Menace says he's faded. Okay, Krabs at the Dab Slab said he's smoking on some Sunday Driver caviar. That sounds interesting as fuck, man. Hell yeah, he says, not a problem, homie. Love showing the love to all the gun smokers. Hell yeah, man. Still got a little bit of this privileged pop left. Oh, damn, never mind. I guess I rolled it up. I thought I had a couple nugs left, y'all. My bad. That's right. I think I rolled it up for when my wife got home. I forgot. Sheesh. Faded. Krabs at the Dab Slab says beautiful diamonds floating around and some golden terps. Hell yeah, that sounds incredible, man. Jonathan Brad says, how's the cheese looking? Ooh. Let's go ahead and check it out. Can you grab me a jar of blue cheese? I'm so glad you asked, Jonathan. Let's go ahead and check it out. My wife's grabbing the jar right now. Let's go ahead and take a peek. What's up to the homie Hard Life 951? Say, yo, Space City was cracking, dog. Hey, none but a motherfucking thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at this blue cheese, Gen 2. Grab just a couple nugs out of it. Just to showcase to you guys. I definitely like this batch a lot better. It was a lot more green as opposed to the burnt yellow flowers that I had on the last one. So they came out pretty clean. Got a little bit of a burn on that one right there, but not bad at all. A little nugget right there. Overall, really nice. Here goes another big nug. It's been curing for about, I want to say, 2 weeks. So still got a little bit more time to go. But so far, looking incredible. JT Munn says, I just cleaned out the ball vape and bowl and packed the bowl without a screen in the bowl. Now I got to clean it all again. Fuck my life. Shee, my boy JT Munn faded already. K Ham said, no more review. Got to buy another jar. Sheesh. Found City Fingerboard says, I got some hash burger, rosin, blueberry Pop-Tart, papaya juice, and a few others. Damn, that sounds good, man. Found City Fingerboard says, my 420 stash and some Brave Farmer flour. Damn, that sounds incredible. Jonathan Brad says, ooh, I like the orange and the green. Jigsaw says, I love this community. That's beautiful. Hell yeah, my boy. And y'all peep this Generation Z just like the last one. Dripping. Gordon's Harmon says, hey, y'all, don't forget to hit the like for my man Space City. Yes, sir. Don't forget to check if that thumbs up is highlighted. I really appreciate it. Meta says, that fountain, is that the same as Brave Boat Gardens or nah? Jonathan Brave says 20 people watching. Hit that like button, cuz. Come on now. My boy Jonathan, I'm about to add him to security list. My boy K Ham, he about to start chunking Jonathan a hash hole at the dope. Let him know, Jonathan. Menace says Brave Boat Gardens has some gas if you guys haven't checked them out. That's what's up, man. Do they ship? Fountain City Fingerboard says, nah, different. Yo, what's up to the homie Rat Boy? Says, cheers to all the stoners on a Tuesday. What's up, Rat Boy? Hope you're doing great, man. And if this is your first time joining the live stream, man, do me a huge favor. Your first comment should always be, hey, what's up, guys? Or what's up, chat? Please come in, say what's up, and then proceed with your questions. Dome Hard Life 951 with a great question says, have you ever tried using grow bags? That's a great question, man. I looked into using grow bags. I know that you can throw them in there at a certain humidity, like a 58 to a 62%. You throw them in the bags and you don't even have to burp them from what they say, right? You throw them in there, you zip them up, and about 30 to 60 days later, you come out with some fire-ass flour. So now y'all let me know, a lot of these big name brands, what they're doing is pretty much just curing out their flour for, 45 to 60 days before they sell it to you and allowing everything to come out, all the flavors. Of course, they're doing an excellent job at growing it, but they're curing it out a lot more as well. The Humming Crabs and the Dab Slab says, that's what I cure with, the 1 pound bags. That's what's up, man. Would you recommend it? Do you think it comes out really good? And let me know what you think as opposed to mason jars. Would you recommend it over mason jar curing? This is another batch. This was some half baked. This one has some nice fat nugs to it. Super icy. With a great nose to it. My boy Jigsaw 420 says, hit that like button, man. It don't cost you a thing to hit that like button. The homie Gordon Harmon says, cheers to you, Rat Boy. Yo, we got Sunfish for Fish saying cheers, y'all. We got Jake Nader says, sorry, Space, how's your day going so far? It's going great, brother. I appreciate you coming in and saying what's up, man. And I think you asked what strain it was earlier. So the strain that I was showing off was some blue cheese. The homie Crabs at the Dab Slab says, I would for sure recommend. You can also heat press the top so you can't open it just for safety purposes. That don't break into the dash beforehand. But there's no burping and it comes out great. Damn, I might have to check them out. Now, Crabs at the Dab Slab, here is the money-winning question. Can you order them off of Amazon, or the ones that you see on Amazon? Are those legit, or would you recommend just going straight to grow bags and paying that premium to get it straight from the company themselves? Hell yeah. Sunfish for Fish says, I like the mason jar method better. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for your input. Menace says, I had some cryo-cured rainbow Smurf flour a few weeks ago. The flavor was crazy. Now, that's another thing to look into, because a lot of people, when they're curing it, they have it at really low temps. I'm talking about like 65 and lower, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen some devices like mini fridges, or mini fridges that have been converted to curing stations like Curadors and things like that. But I think Curador did a different approach of not just retrofitting a mini fridge or a wine cooler, but actually, developing the device from the bottom up. But I think that's what the Curadors do, is they do kind of like a super cold cure, where it's like between 60 to 65 degrees, something like that. But don't quote me, man. I could be 100% wrong, but I think that's what I was seeing. Now, me Jigsaw says, cheers, Rat Boy. Hell yeah, Sunfish for Fish says, plus there's nothing like burping jars. No, that's right. I also like, smelling the bud as it starts developing, like its characteristics, its nose. Because when you got it first trimmed, it's typically going to smell like fresh mowed grass until about, I want to say that 25 to 35 day mark where you start to really, smell everything coming out. Now, once you have it aged past, 45 to 50 days, it's going to start really, really looking good. That's just going to be some half baked. Some really nice nugs in there. And we're also coming down to the end of that Generation Z. Jonathan Brave says, you have a big stash of shot Palomari. I know you get stuff in bulk. I typically don't get like a big stash of it. Typically, what they send me is actually, they do send me a big stash. What they'll send me is about like 4 half zip bags, and then like a 7 gram bag, and then like 2 more bags of 1 gram jars of rosin. But I smoke all through it, man. When I tell you I recommend shot Palomari, that's because I actually chief on them. We see we got the Lemon Cherry BX1 that's down to the bottom right there. We got the Papaya Berry, which I still haven't cracked into. We got another one of my all-time favorites right here. This was the Tahoe OG. This one is off their premium line, and it is incredible, guys. If you guys are into OGs, you are going to be in love with this Tahoe OG. Heavy lemon sour terps on this one, and just a pleasure to smoke on. And it's going to be their big nugs. It's not going to be smalls. These are going to be straight bigs. And the nose on this is crazy. And I think that's about all that I have from Shot Palomari at the moment. I'm lying. I got some Platinum Jack as well. But I'm not big into that Jack Herer, that window cleaner, that ammonia terp that much. So I'm not a big fan of the Jack Herer strains until I smoke them. Once I start smoking on them, I remember that, oh man, I actually really do enjoy the flavor off of those ammonia terps. For some reason, I don't like the nose on it, but I like when it's smoking. I also got a few things from Midwest CBD. I don't know if you guys have checked out Midwest CBD, but they definitely got some fire ass bud over there. They got the hash burger. And like I was mentioning in another live, I really like how they have the reported aromas right here, the THCA percentage, the lineage, if it's, half and half, if it's 20/30, whatever it is, indica, also the genetics right there. Han Solo hash plant times double burger and the reported effects. Pretty much all the info you could need on a little sticker right there. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy, just fire bud. Jack Nader says, oh man, that sounds tasty. Thanks for the reply. Not a problem, homie. Found City Fingerboard says, man, cannabis helps with my anxiety more than the damn pills they got me on. I know that's right. Crabs at the Dab says, I can't verify Amazon, so I got mine from the Grove site. Hell yeah, man. I might have to pick up maybe a 1 pound bag from them just to try out, just to see what it's like. If not, I'll grab a half-pound bag for sure, just to check it out. Found City Fingerboard says, I'm going to sleep so damn good tonight. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The boy K Hand says he got some of that Tahoe OG on the way. That's what's up, man. Found City Fingerboard says, you ever mix different rosins into one hit? I've been experimenting. That is a great question, man. I don't think I've ever done that, bro. As you're mentioning it, I'm trying to replay all my rosin experiences, and I don't think we've ever mixed rosins. Have we mixed rosins? Hell yeah, I'm asking my wife, and she says, nah, I don't think so. Damn. What rosin should we mix, guys? Do we have rosin to mix? Oh, dude. It's a great question, Found City. Mena says anything OG is fire. I know that's right. Found City Fingerboard says Ghost OG is fired and so cheap too. My boy Jigsaw says hash burger, yes. Mena says I take an OG over a candy any day. Hey, you and me both, brother. I'll take an OG all day. Blunt Ninja Scope says anyone tried the hash rolls from Chapelle Mary? Hell yeah, man. I've tried the Blue Nerds times garlic juice. So I tried that a while back. It was decent. Now I ain't gonna say it was like the best hash roll or top line. It was passable for a hash roll, especially for somebody's like first introduction into hash rolls. This is definitely nice. Definitely a solid offering for a THCA company. The homie Found City Fingerboard says, I just recently tried Z Strain and it's good, but I like the old stuff. K Han says, at Menace, I got Tahoe, Asteroids, and 818. All OGs. Man, Shop Mary has a solid lineup right now if you guys haven't checked it out. The homie Rat Boy says, any events for 420 this year, Easter Sunday this year, even God likes the gas. Definitely going to be an event on April 18th. So check out the gas station or check out my wife's Instagram channel or check out my Instagram page where I repost the flyers for my wife. It's going to be the gas station in Bayou City Exotics, a collab event. It's going to be the pre-420 session. It's going to be April 18th. The homie Gordon Harmon says, yeah, man, OG all day long. Yes, sir. Menace says, fire, K-Ham, good taste, my guy. Hell yeah. Found City Fingerboard says, I mix papaya juice with grilled peaches. Damn, that sounds good. A nice little fruit medley right there. Menace says, the grilled peaches is what I'm smoking at the moment. Damn, y'all smoking the same shit. That's crazy. He says, definitely gas. Sorry, I've been cheating on Shop Mary with another company. Damn, shame on you, bro. Shit. Hey, what's the company? What's the company? Menace says, shit, I bounce back and forth from a few different companies. Hell yeah. Jonathan Brad says, my phone died, bro. Were you going to show the Tahoe OG? Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and pull that back out for you, brother. I had showed it off a little while ago, but I have no problems showing it off to the homie. Give me just a second. I think it's this bag. They even had to use a bigger bag for this one. If you guys notice, it's a big ass bag. Just because it has those big nugs in there. So, Jonathan, if you were on the fence, if you were looking at that Tahoe OG, brother, I highly recommend you pick that up, man. Look at these big old nugs. There's a couple little small nuggets in there, but the majority of it was these nice sized nugs right here. Go ahead and show you this big old one right here. Making sure I get every last crumb back in the bag, man. I ain't trying to drop the Tahoe OG. K Ham says, do I just drop both dabs in the rig? Pretty much. Yeah, bro, this Tahoe OG is definitely a banger. Got that nice like rosebud shape. Yeah, definitely a nice strain from Shop Mary. Typically, I burn straight through them, but I saved enough of this one just because I saved this for like a rainy day when I know I want to taste something real nice, real lemony, real sour, classic OG. That's good all the way to the end. I saved this one right here. I twist some up of that. My wife also rolled up these fatties over here. So we're about to spark one up as we start to close it out. Check out my wife's rolling skills, y'all. And also stay tuned for the Space City podcast. We went ahead and changed the name of the podcast from the Space Gasm podcast to the Space City podcast. So basically, my wife and I are going to take over the podcast, and it's going to be her and I pretty much just going through, smoking a couple things, maybe having a couple roll offs to see who rolls a better doink, as well as talking about some vendors, some of our growing experiences, and things like that. So stay tuned. We're gonna pick a day where we can do an episode. My wife wanted to do one today, but I had to do this live. I pushed it back a little while, but maybe we can do it on Fridays, or what do you think? Fridays? Maybe we can do that on Fridays. So y'all stay tuned. If you guys want to, you can head on over to the Space City podcast and subscribe to that. And we'll be dropping some content every Fridays. Yeah, Found City Fingerboard says exactly. K-Ham. Blunt Ninja Scope says Grape Gas looking good. Bro, tell me why that's the one I was looking at. I seen somebody had bought Grape Gas from the referral, and I think it was somebody, man, because it was a big-ass order, dude. And they had a Grape Gas. They had Tahoe OG. It might have been K-Ham's order. He just ain't tell us about the Grape Gas. My boy Found City Fingerboard says Turk Pearls help in a rig. They certainly do. Gordon Harmon says Shop Palomary, THCA Small Buzz, and the THCA King are my favorite go-to sites. Hell yeah, man. Found City Fingerboard says I smoked one rolled by her. I got it from, damn it, sorry, Shop Palomary. K Ham says he got me a rain and roll for 420 or LA. Not sure yet. Why not both? Jonathan Brave says, I'm shopping online right now. I'm definitely getting some Tahoe OG and use Space City Cannabis. That's a great question, Jonathan. The code is Space City. So it's all one word. It's going to be Space City. I try to make it real easy and, easy to remember. So code Space City will save you 10% off at shophellomary.com. Great question. JT Munn says, when is Shop Mary's 420 sales supposed to start? That's a great question, man. I need to check that out. It might have already started. I don't know. It should be on the website. It should tell you if they have their 420 sale. It'll probably pop up with whatever code they got running right now. Go ahead and spark this up. As we're starting to close out the stream, I just want to say I appreciate you guys for coming out. I see a lot of the usual suspects. I really appreciate you guys coming out, just having a smoke with me. It's really not about how many viewers we can get in here or how many likes we can get on the stream. It's basically just coming on here and having a nice chill smoke session with the homies. Got my boy Joe Giaconetti saying, hell yeah, cheers from the Shy, brother. Hell yeah, bro. Appreciate you watching, man. Hopefully you're smoking on something good. And thank you so much for dropping by the stream. Cam says, sorry, I had to get that 20. Nah, I feel you, brother. Definitely grab that 20%, man. Found City Fingerboard says, hell yeah, man. This will definitely smoke a nice. This is one of the rolls that my wife made. So we're definitely going to have a roll off on the Space Cities podcast. Hell yeah. The homie Gordon Harmon says, yes, sir, Space. That's why I come here. Chill, relaxing, and informative. Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that. Joe Giaconetti said he just burned a J of some homegrown tropical punch. That sounds incredible, man. Damn, JT Munn says that Tahoe OG is gone off the site. Sheesh, that thing sold out quick, man. I was trying to tell you, I was like, hey, man, this is definitely a hitter right here. Tahoe OG. Got another one already rolled up. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and sign off like we were saying before. I appreciate everybody coming through. And you guys know how we always like to sign off. This live was brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm going to fuck with y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Hey.